Hello. Right, now from those of you who can see my little photograph that I have on my channel at the top there, you'll see my lovely lambretta that I had, that I've still got. There was a few things wrong with it. I didn't like the paintwork on it, and I bought it over a year ago now, and I've only ridden it a couple of times, so I decided to break it down, give it a respray, give it a redo up. And what I found when I took it apart and when we had it blasted, we've had it roughly sort of a very light coat of primer so it doesn't rust. I'll try and put in some pictures along here of what it was like when I received it. And I'd just like to show you what it's like now. And this is the up and coming videos that I've got, hopefully coming up soon, of our restoration of it, because I'm dying to get it back on the road. Like, you know, I know I've got the Vespa at home, reliable as anything. I'll give you more videos on that later. But yeah, dying to get my lambretta back on the road. So yeah, just have a look at this, see what you think. I mean, my son is a mechanic and he can weld, so I'm leaving it down to him to do this. So look at the state of this. As you can see, my son calls it chicken welding. I don't know why, I don't know what the term is, but you know, I could probably do better than that with a match and a bit of solder wire or something. But you know, that is absolutely, I don't know whether this scooter has been in a crash or anything like that, but it's that's the frame. This is the frame. Obviously there's a couple of holes there we've got to have welded in around there. Yeah, it's in a sorry old state, this frame. So needless to say, I'm going to get new ones of these. We're going to cut these off, we're going to repair all this, we're going to grind all this down and get it all back to natural, and then repair what's there. Hopefully we shouldn't be able to see all this lot, because that's ridiculous. Yeah, replace these, then I'm going to replace these, including this, because that is, well, I don't even want to go into that. I don't know if a blind man done that welding. Look at that. Fuck me, a blind man, you know. That's good welding for a blind man, but whoever done that, I don't know. But so, it's, as you've probably seen from the pictures that I've added in previously, it was an LI 150 special. I've got the rest of the stuff there on the shelf. That's all okay, but it came to me with, I'll just take that out. That's the wrong horn cast for the scooter. So those of you that will know, that is not off a 150 special where the badge goes. That should have like a shield shape. So I've got to get a new one of those. So that's fine. Okay, I don't mind that. The rest of it, this mudguard has to go. Look at the state of that. That was covered up with the panels, with the paintwork. But just look at that. Looks like it's been through a war zone. If I can get the camera to pick them up. Oh, look at the impurities in that. Must have been repaired 50 times on the front there. All of that is rubbish. So yeah, I think that's just about ready for the bin. Or if anybody wants me offer me a few bob or postage on that, they can take them. These we will be able to repair. The side panels, they've got a few gouges out of those, just there. But yeah, we're going to repair those. Get those on there. These look as though they've been welded by the same bloke who done the frame. We can concentrate on that. Look at that. Same bloke that done the frame done those, I think. I know they're being hidden underneath paintwork, but I don't know if anybody out there is the same as me. I like to know they've been done properly, and I don't like to see the weld. And my son's the same as me. He will do that. He will re-weld those, and you will not be able to see any of that weld. He will grind it down, and you won't be able to see that. I will show you the pictures once he's done them. Yeah, once he's done them, I will show you the pictures of what he's done, and you can make up your own mind. But the leg shields are over here. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, here are the leg shields. We'll take those out a minute. You've got the wheels down there, yeah, and all that sort of stuff. But the leg shields, yeah, we are going to try and do our best to repair these. They are pretty poorly, and they have been welded so many times. If you can see that, they've been welded that much that some of the filler is still in there after blasting. And it's just atrocious. These are still, I'm still 50-50 on these, whether I'm going to get new ones or see if my son can repair these. I'm hoping we can repair them, or whether it's just going to be a wasted exercise. I mean, look how many times they have been repaired under there. And this is what I've got to face. Anyway, when I actually got the scooter, it looked a beautiful scooter, and I was really pleased with it. But when I rode it, although it was a basic 150 engine, just didn't seem to have, I mean, the 150s weren't fast anyway. They were adequate for the times, and they felt peppy, but they wasn't fast, if you know what I mean. Well, when I got it, it didn't feel peppy. It didn't feel fast. It felt like a tired engine, and I was told it had been rebuilt a couple of years before, and they hadn't hardly done any mileage on it. But yeah, I thought scooterists were honest people. At least I am, and my son is, and the people around me that I know are honest people. But why would you not lie, but why would you keep the truth a secret to a fellow person that enjoys the same stuff as you do? I'm sure people in the classic car world don't do that. Well, I'm not sure that people don't do that, actually. Yeah, so strike that. That was stupid. But yeah, I you know, I wouldn't sell nothing. I wouldn't sell nothing in the historic vehicle market without letting people know what's been done, what hasn't been done, what problems there are with it, you know. And I just couldn't live with myself if I'd done that. That's me, and that's most of the people I know that are like that. You know, I mean, we've all embellished on the truth when selling something like a car that we've had in the previous, or a motorbike or anything like that. But when it comes to classic vehicles, I just can't see the point. Yeah. But yeah, I've got everything, as you can see. I've got everything here. I've got the headset and all the electrics. The engine is down there, which I have got a kit, which is around it. No, it's not in that box. I did buy a kit for it. It's a 190 kit. I bought a 190. It was an Indian kit. And the one oh, there's the kit. It's in that box in there. And there's the rest of the spares for the bike. But yeah, I bought an Indian kit for it. And it was a cast iron kit, 190. And I thought, back in the 60s, cast iron was good. I know they didn't do the mileage on them that we probably do nowadays, like, you know, going away on rallies and whatever. But I don't think I'm going to use the Lambretta for rallies. I'll be using that around the local area for ride-outs with the club and stuff. So I don't really need a £500 kit put on it. And another £500 exhaust and all that sort of stuff, you know. So I'm just going to upgrade it with this Indian kit, I think. And as long as it keeps up with the local traffic and gets me up and down the hills okay, I'm happy. It done them okay back in the 60s and the 70s, so, you know, why upgrade it to all this money, paying £500 for a 195 kit and all that sort of stuff, which a lot of people do nowadays. I know, they say reliability and that alley barrels and all that sort of stuff are the way to go. Maybe so, but cast iron was good back in the day. And I like a little bit of originality when people take things off. I'm not a purist. Don't say I am a purist, I'm not. But I like a bit of originality when it comes to visualising things, you know. I like to try and make it look as close to standard as what it was. Now, I know when I got the scooter, it was blue and white, as you've seen in the pictures. I've looked on the logbook and it was originally a golden special. Now, I'm going to put it back to gold. I'm going to put it back to the original colour that it was, gold. I'm going to go onto the websites and all that sort of stuff and see what's like, because a lot of people turn around to me and they say the petrol tank and the air, you know, the petrol tank and the air box, toolbox and all that sort of stuff underneath the side panels, you know, the engine cowling and all that sort of stuff, they were all white. Well, no, they wasn't. They was different colours. A friend of mine, he's got a 150 special and it's a blue one, and the underside, the petrol tank for instance, it was red on his 150 special. He's actually got a picture of a 150 special coming off the line in the colour that he's got, and under the side panels the toolbox and the fuel tank were blue, same colour as the bike, but the petrol tank for some reason was red. So there you go. I want to see if I can find the original colours to what mine was, and we'll go from there. Right, hope you like the video. It's just an update and it's just a waffle from me and telling you what I'm going to do in the future and letting you know what's going on and what to look out for, really. It's going to be a rebuild progress on my very sorry looking Lambretta. I keep going back to this, but I am so, yeah, I am so disgusted with the person who done that. But there you go. Oh my God. Right, okay, yeah, enough. I'm waffling. Right, see you soon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share and subscribe, because I've got a lot more coming up. Take care. Happy scootering. Keep the faith. Bye.